Well, hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-February right through to mid-March 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Now, I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading, and they're showing me a stork right now. Now, I know that there is a stork in this deck, and I'm not saying it's going to pop out, but storks, they tend to represent a lot of waiting around. Perhaps some of you have waited a long time for love, and there are going to be some sudden improvements in your love life. So that's the sort of spiritual meaning of a stork when it comes to love. But it can also indicate that you've been focusing on your abundance at this time, and that actually, you are feeling a sudden renewal of energy or interest in making love your priority after feeling, that you've been unmotivated, or you feel there's been, oh, wow, I mean, that just popped out there as well. Okay, we've got the fish there too. They want me to go one more, so I will. Okay. Oh, wow. The cards are like literally all over the place today. They're just popping out all over. So this can indicate that these series of events that are going to happen for you are going to be like one after another. And then suddenly you're going to meet someone. So I feel like there's an energy here of not being able to control this series of events when you meet this person. What I'm getting here, because I do feel like there is new love coming in for you, especially since we have the hearts there and we have the fish, and of course there's going to be some sort of communication, but it just feels like when you and this person go to meet up for like a proper date, or maybe even a second date, I feel like everything sort of gets in the way of you and this person trying to arrange a date. So the energy that I've got coming out straight away is that you and this person, this new person, you're going to be very interested in each other, but I feel like life gets in the way. Priorities are getting in the way. So this can mean that perhaps, if this person has arranged to go on a date with you, but then suddenly they're asked by their boss to work late on a very important project, they actually really want to be with you and go on that date. Their heart is with you, but I feel like they're going to reach out and say, look, I'm in between a rock and a hard place right now, and I have to do this because it's an important project, and my boss is like making sure that we all work double time at this period, and they're going to explain what's happened. So they may like have to rearrange like last minute, or the day before, and they actually mean it. It's not like an excuse. It could also be you, my beautiful Capricorn, that you really intend to meet up with this person, but suddenly something comes up that gets in the way of you meeting this person. You do rearrange, okay? I want you to be aware, you and this person, you rearrange, and it's a wonderful connection between you and this person. However, I feel at the beginning, it's not a smooth start, okay? So I have to put it like that. Don't give up on it though, because I feel this is going to turn into something really wonderful there. Now, your first card there is the man, okay? And this is about taking action. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy of changing your circumstances by taking the initiative. So some of you, you may have felt really like unmotivated to look for love, because whenever you've put yourself in a position to try and find new love, or, look outwards to see if there's anybody out there, you may have been disappointed, and then suddenly you're like, you know what, there's no point in looking anymore because it's just the same old stuff. I feel like there's no one there with that spark, no one with that chemistry that you're looking for. But I feel, you are still not giving up. This is a card that it's number 28. When you reduce it, 2 plus 8 is 10. Now, 10 is Wheel of Fortune energy. So some of you are busy turning your life around, focusing on your prosperity, and really trying to get started on some sort of new beginning. So some of you, especially with the hearts in the resistance position, it can indicate that you went through a difficult breakup or some sort of difficult or disappointing experience in love. And, you've withdrawn from the dating scene for a while, but now you feel compelled to make it a bit more of your priority, okay? The man energy is really about knowing that it's time, that you deserve to give yourself that new beginning in love, and that this time I feel like it's going to be a very successful relationship. This person who's coming in, and again, it's not really relevant, but it's showing up in the energy, so I have to mention it. This person who's coming in, they're actually quite wealthy. I feel like this person has many streams of income. They're a very busy person. Even if you're retired and you're looking for love, this person, I feel like they may have come into retirement age, but they still are a mentor, or they still do some sort of class of learning online, or they still have like second streams of income coming in. They're constantly on the go, okay? So they're a very, very busy person. So whether you're retired or not, or this person is retired or not, I feel that this person, they are stable in their finances, and I feel that they keep themselves very busy. They have a very active life is what I've got coming through here. I feel, you're looking for someone who steps up, who knows what they want in a relationship, not someone who is like, a little bit indecisive. You're looking for someone who is like strong enough to walk by your side. And I definitely feel that this new person who's coming in, they are. Now, we do have the hearts. They're in the resistance position, so it's like you got it in the reverse. But anything in the reverse, it will turn into the upright by the end of the 6 weeks. So that tells me that there is going to be someone who piques your interest. Now, for some of you beautiful Capricorns out there, you may have already seen someone that you're interested in and you're wondering how it's going to go. Well, as I said, I feel there's like a little bit of a rocky road to getting to this relationship, and it's just life circumstances getting in the way. So, for example, if you have children, right, and you're about to go out on a date and you've like arranged a babysitter, or, a friend is looking after a child while you go out on a date, it could be that something pops up like the babysitter's late, or, there just seems to be at first this little bump in the road, but I feel it's just life, okay? I feel this person and you really want to meet each other and, get to know each other better, and you will, but I feel, as I said, I really want you to be aware that at the beginning, there's just a little bit of difficulty setting up a date that you actually go on, okay? Now, some of you, especially since the hearts are in the resistance position to start, it can indicate that some of you are healing from a previous experience. I feel like you've always had to take the lead in a relationship, and I feel, you're someone who is super strong. You've been through a lot in life, but I feel like you need someone who comes towards you with reciprocity, that you are not always the person who's thinking of the fun things to do or taking the lead. I feel like you need someone who counterbalances that energy and also comes to the table with ideas of how to, move the relationship along, someone who is bold and daring and exciting to be with. And I feel that's the person you're meeting at this time. I feel like if you haven't met someone already, I feel like you're about to have discourse with a person. There's some sort of romantic conversation coming in for you, but I will see a little bit later on how it's going to transpire. But it looks favorable because the hearts go into the upright at the end of the 6 weeks. Now, this indicates that there is a soulmate on the horizon, that your heart will be marked by another in a really positive way. And I feel like you have a profound effect on this new person who comes in. They really admire you, okay, this person who's coming in. I feel like they are a very good listener, and they're giving me the word enthralled. Very interesting word. I feel like this person's very well educated. I feel this person, there's just this energy of like a mentor about this person. So either they're like a university professor, or they do courses, or they teach people, or they like inspire people, or, I just get this energy of they're really good with words, but there is a lot of truth and integrity in their words, and they really like empower people, but also they give the gift of knowledge. So this person's very intelligent, a lot of high IQ there, and I feel like this person's looking to settle down. That's the energy that I've got coming through here. But ultimately, the heart indicates romance, a crush, okay, some sort of emotional fulfillment in a relationship and a commitment that will lead to, basically marriage or settling down. Depends on what you want there, but I feel it is available to you. Right now, you may feel like you have no options, okay, because the main energy I've got, it's almost like I've got about 10% of my beautiful Capricorns thinking about somebody already, or have struck up a conversation with someone and are wondering how it's going to go. And then the other 90%, I've got this energy of really searching for somebody new and taking the initiative to do something for you, to take action, to do something for you. And as a byproduct, I feel like you're going to meet somebody new there, okay? Now, we do have the outcome energy. We've got the fish. Now, the fish actually represents success. It represents, reaching your goal. But also, the fish always appears on the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups represents, new love, something that is budding, the dream of love becoming a sudden reality. So I feel, visualization is the key to manifesting your future. So, really see the sort of person you want right now, like you have that person in your life, and watch the universe deliver. And I've been saying this to a lot of the signs at the moment. It keeps coming up. I keep seeing myself in the water on the sofa many, many years ago with a friend. And I was watching like a TV show. And flippantly, I said to my friend, wow, that actor, incredible. I wish I could date someone like that, and I sort of flippantly said, I wish the universe would send me someone like that. And the universe, about a month later, actually sent me somebody who was nearly identical to the actual actor and had the very same name as the character in the TV show that I was watching. However, be careful what you wish for, because the actor in the TV show, the character they were playing, I'm sure the actor was a very, very nice person, but the character they were playing was not a very nice character, okay? And basically, I got what I wished for, which was a person who was identical to the actor, had the same name as the character, and the same toxic traits as the character as well. But the power of the universe and the law of attraction is a real thing. And, sometimes in that moment, we need to visualize what it is we want, attach a feeling to it, and then sort of utter it out to the universe and then let it go. Okay, because I had no expectations that the universe was really going to send me someone identical to what I asked for. I just, in that moment, felt all that energy and was like, I wish this would happen. And then I let it go. And I trusted, deep down, I have a sense of belief that the universe will deliver what it is that I desire, or what is right for me at the right time. And it really did. So it was a lesson for me to be careful what you wish for, but also I feel like they want me to give you this energy to recognize that sometimes making love our priority in that moment, like really visualizing what it is you want, even if it's like for 10 minutes or even a flippant comment, but really be precise about what it is that you want, and then let it go and watch the universe unfold it before your eyes. So, that's what the Page of Cups kind of represents, the dream of love becoming a reality, popping out of nowhere. Because on the Page of Cups, that fish pops out of a cup. It doesn't belong there. So it's like you're going to meet someone out of the blue, someone who you didn't expect to meet. So I definitely see that you're moving forward when it comes to love. And I do have to pull a card on this, but I feel it does represent this like uncertainty, because it's going to be really hard for you and this person to like get together, as in have a date. You may sort of reschedule a date once or twice is what I'm seeing. And then eventually when you get to go on a proper date, I feel then it's like moving forward, and it is a very romantic, passionate connection. But the snake can represent shedding old skin, okay? Suddenly having that renewal, that rebirth when it comes to your motivation to find love. Because I feel a lot of you are focusing on your projects, your tasks, your responsibilities at this time. The man there, this represents Emperor energy, so this can indicate that you're very serious about finding love, settling down. You know what you want. You've built a lifestyle for yourself. You're very strong. You've been through some difficult stuff, but you establishing yourself as someone who is in a position of empowerment. And it indicates that, you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. And again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. And the history of the Emperor card is, to remind yourself to almost like have fun. Life can pass us by when we're focusing on all the serious stuff. And of course, it's easier said than done. I know we're all going through very difficult times, some more difficult than others, of course, but I feel finding a pocket of me time to do something for you is so important because it creates balance. But also remember, finding love or, opening your heart to a divine counterpart is also an act of self-care. Okay. So let me just pull a card on this snake. It's number 7. You're getting like 7 energy here. 3 plus 4 is 7, of course. So this can indicate like, almost like a lucky break that you're about to meet the one. But the snake can also represent trust issues. Okay, so some of you, if you've had like some sort of shock in a relationship in the past, it may trigger some trust issues when this person says, oh, something's come up, I can't meet on this date, can we reschedule? If this person really wasn't interested, they may ghost, or they may actually just say, yeah, I can't make it today, really sorry, and then not try to reschedule. But this new person, they really do want to meet with you and they will reschedule. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Also the fox, number 14 is the temperance energy. I feel to some degree this person has a lot of very similar sort of goals as you, a lot of priorities as you as well. So it just feels like both of you are very responsible humans in your lives, and you take accountability for your actions, both of you. And I feel there's this energy of, doing the right thing. Okay, so for example, and again, my guides are really pushing this because I feel it's important. It just feels like if, for example, they were about to meet you for a date, or you were about to meet them for a date, and a really close, like soul tribe friend reached out and said, you know what, I'm having a really bad time. I need you now. Okay, you would kind of like reschedule this date to be with your friend, to give them support. And this person is the same. So this person, they always try to do what is right. Okay. So I feel that sense of accountability and also responsibility is deep within both of you. And this may have come from childhood is what I'm seeing here. So it could be that both of you have always been the responsible one in the family unit. So you may have family responsibilities. You always step up, and that's why you can trust this person. Actually, I feel there's a lot of respect between you and this new person because you both just get each other, because there's a lot of similarities there as well. But of course, the fox can also indicate trust issues. Okay, this is an indication of feeling there's a setback. I mean, both these cards mean setback, and I feel that bumpy setback energy is what I'm feeling regarding arranging a date. Okay, can you please clarify? We've got, 8 of Pentacles. This could be like having to repair something. It could literally be like this person's about to rush out the door and come on a date with you, and suddenly, their bathroom springs a leak and there's water all over the floor, and they have to like get someone in as an emergency plumber. I feel this is like the 8 of Pentacles is like work, okay, or some sort of repetitive routine or commitment, something that they have to adhere to. And I feel like they are deeply dedicated. So I feel this person, there will be a way forward between you and this person. But yeah, they just keep highlighting it so much, and I'll leave it there, but they want you to be aware. I feel like they're not breadcrumbing you. I feel the 2 of Pentacles, they need a little bit more balance in their life. I also feel like this card, my guy just said, because the 2 of Pentacles can mean lots of different things in different moments, depending on the rest of the cards and according to the energy that I'm being given. But my guide just whispered to me, this is about being flexible, okay? Being flexible to changes of plans, because I feel there is nothing untoward, there's no hidden motive, and there's no playing games in this. But I feel there's just a setback that happens when you both are trying to meet or getting together. But ultimately, it's going to be a very flourishing relationship. I feel you may actually meet this person at a place where you're invited. I'm actually seeing right now it looks like a medieval banquet, okay? Like some sort of feast. I'm only like describing it as like a medieval banquet, because it looks like this very like long table with lots of wonderful, abundant food substances, candles, you know, all of those things going on there. So it could indicate that this is a very romantic relationship, but also it could mean that you're invited to like some sort of dinner party or wedding, or it could also be that it's symbolic of like a feast date or even a medieval experience that you're booking yourself on. I'm not really sure how else to decode it, but I feel, you know, there's this energy of you and this person getting very intimate and getting to know each other better. And it is a very romantic relationship there. Now, when you get the letter, of course, it means communication. So I feel that's a big indication that when you and this person, you know, there's some problem meeting up at first, I feel you keep the lines of communication open. That is a healthy relationship, and that is someone who is mature enough to know what they want, but also mature enough not to waste your time. And I feel like you really respect that as well. Now, I feel there's going to be lots of messaging back and forth. You and this person, you really vibe with each other. And this person, they actually write poetry as well. They may not show it to other people. This person, they write a lot of poetry, and I feel when they get really comfortable with you, they're actually going to write you like a poem, something that is very unique. It's almost like an ode to you is what I'm being given. And this person goes the extra mile, and I feel it's been a long time since you've met someone who went that extra mile. But I feel this person, they've been through a lot. I feel this person also has gone through a very deep period of soul searching because they have trust issues, okay? And I feel like they've overcome those trust issues, but also I feel they're in the right place to accept a relationship now, and they've left that baggage behind. They've got closure on all of that. So I feel that's why they respect the sanctity of love and marriage and settling down. But also, they keep showing me the medieval banquet thing. So, I mean, this could be something that they've experienced and that they will tell you about it when you meet up. So I want you to be remembering the medieval banquet, okay? Because I feel like it may be a sign or a symbol there. Anyway, let's get to the Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way, what's going on there. We've got the star energy. Now, the star energy is healing. So some of you have been in a very intense period of healing, but more than that, I feel like you are, you know, connecting to a love wish. I feel you're aligning yourself with a wish come true there. But also, I feel this is really highlighting, let yourself be seen. So if some of you have been like in a very dormant energy where you felt unmotivated to look for love, or, you know, you haven't been really making it your priority there, I definitely see that you're suddenly, you know, finding that, you know, it's almost like not a second chance. It's almost like you are getting second wind there, where suddenly you feel motivated to see who's out there or connect a little bit more socially than usual. Wow. Okay. Now, this is really wonderful. I'm being given a major energy of you traveling. Okay. Some of you, this person may be from overseas, and that's why the card went into the water. Okay. Or this person, either you or this person are traveling, or I just feel there's some sort of international connection there, and it's no accident that it's the Emperor and you have the Empress here. So I feel you and this person, you're meant to be, and the Wheel of Fortune is presiding over both of you, which tells me this is a destined relationship. You are meant to meet this person. So yeah, very exciting time for you. The Justice card now. With the Justice card in that position, it can indicate that some of you, beautiful Capricorns, have a few trust issues that you are working through yourself, and that you're making some adjustments in your life right now. But also it can mean some of you, beautiful Capricorns out there, have gone through a major separation with someone that you thought you'd either marry or you did marry. And, you know, you're waiting to finalize a divorce in some way, and you're just waiting for that to happen, or it's just come through, or it has already happened, and, you know, you're just waiting for the one. Let me see this. We've got, the Eight of Pentacles again. So I really feel it's really important to recognize all the energies that I was talking about and picking up on in this reading at the beginning. I mean, look at the cards. You've got the Page of Cups, that dream of love becoming a reality. So that's what I've been feeling. And the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like something gets in the way. You have to do something for you, or this person has to do something for you before you like finally properly get this relationship off the ground. The path of true love, it never runs smooth. Okay. And that's probably how it's, meant to be. It shouldn't be difficult. It shouldn't be hard. Okay. When you meet this person and really settle into their energy, it's going to feel like you've known each other for years, that there's a familiarity there, and you just know that this person feels like home. Okay. But I feel getting those initial dates off the ground, that's when there's just a few like things being ironed out by the universe. Okay. So we've got the star energy, and this is allow yourself to be seen. This is a card of inspiration. Suddenly, you may be inspired to do something that you're passionate about, put yourself on a hobby or a class of learning, or it could also be connected to that medieval banquet there. But this is a wish, okay? And remember, when you get the star energy and the Page of Cups, this means your love wish becomes a reality, and it will surprise you in the most unique way. So I feel from the moment you properly meet this person, I feel that's your anniversary moment that you'll celebrate every year until, I feel like you'll walk the journey of love and life with this person to the end, is what I see there. Because I feel this energy of for keeps when you meet each other. A very stable, long-lasting relationship. But it's very interesting. I'm always reminded by this when it comes to love. Of course, you are busy readying yourself for love. You've been going through a deep period of personal development. You've been working out what it is you want, certainly what you do not want, because the star energy is all about clarity. It's about this sense of embracing a new phase of life and being reminded that, there is exciting opportunities that lie ahead. The star actually means a brighter future to look forward to. And I feel like you've been really tested in love. And I feel, you're looking forward now, and anything that happened in the past that disappointed you or let you down is not going to happen in the future. And I feel it's a very exciting time for you because you're about to meet someone who, in some way, they have very similar commitments that you have. You're very dedicated. I feel also some of you are trying to be inspired to do new things this year, to come out of a comfort zone or out of a repetitive cycle. And that's where you'll meet this new person. Now, we do have the Eight of Wands. It's a crossing card. So to some degree, you read it, the reversal and the upright. But to some degree, I feel some of you have been feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to your love life. You may feel that things have grounded, or you've met people and just didn't go anywhere, and you've almost lost a bit of confidence in the idea of love. You've been frustrated in some way. Because of the delay, okay? And also I feel because of your experiences, and this may not just be in past love relationships, this may be experiences that you've had throughout your life. It's almost like when you've experienced either a level of trauma or disappointment in your personal life, it's almost like you expect to receive those disappointments again. It's almost like you expect the worst because you've had difficulties in the past and you've been through this. And I feel like you're actually going to receive the best in this situation, which will really surprise you. The Wheel of Fortune is a surprise card. Some of you may have put off some level of travel and you're thinking about rescheduling it. Okay. For some of you, you may have already met this person and you've been trying to get a date locked into the diary with this person, but there have been delays. But remember what I said about the energy of trying to organize something, and it just keeps I feel it's like one or two times, if it's all the time, if it's like 5, 6, 7 times, and it's like, okay, forget that person, right? But I feel it's one or two major times where this person's like, or you are like, it doesn't a line in the diary. So I feel something gets in the way. But the Eight of Wands, some of you are actually going to meet this person traveling, okay? Or this person is from overseas, or they were traveling. For some of you, it could be at a distance. There's a distance there, but actually, they keep giving me the word travel. So I feel either this person, the delay could be that you meet this person and they're going on a vacation, and then they'll see you when they get back, or vice versa. So I feel you're striking up something with a person. It's going to be very exciting. I feel once you both get together and in the flow of things, I feel there's lots of messages back and forth. There's movement in the right direction. And, this card, ultimately, it means, suddenly you're motivated to take action to change your circumstances. And it's like, what do you wish for? So you may have promised yourself in 2024 that you're going to really focus on intentional living and what it is you desire, and only focus on that, and anything else is a distraction. So I just get this energy of you finding motivation to get back in the dating arena, but you're doing it a little bit different. I don't feel like you're getting out there on like speed dates, or, I feel like you're just doing stuff for you, because the 8 of Pentacles is all about the self. 8 is the number of the self there. So I feel like you're doing something for you, and as a byproduct, you meet this person. Now, what is below you? We've got the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is to let yourself be seen. It's the same energy as the star energy. So I actually feel like you have a lot of people interested in you. I feel you are magnetic, and you do draw a lot of attention. Whether you notice it or not, you do draw a lot of attention. This is what happens on the earthly plane, okay, when it's in this position. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of attention that you're going to notice over the next coming weeks and months. But it normally happens, you just may not notice it as much. When you get this card, you're being encouraged to follow your passions, but also, a creative time there. Some of you are focusing on your accomplishments at this time, and it may coincide with some sort of win or award or successful sort of pinnacle or moment in your life where suddenly you'll meet this person. It just feels like everything is starting to slot into place. But the 6 of Wands is to step into the limelight, or to influence your circumstances so that you can shine your beautiful light. And because you're starting with the star energy, I feel like you are completely having a glow up, and you are allowing yourself to shine. Because I feel in previous circumstances, you may have met people, whether they're in high level commitment relationships with you in the past, if you've had a high level commitment with somebody, or whether they are friends. I feel to some degree, you may have noticed that people, they feel a little bit intimidated by your power, okay? And that's okay, because that's not their journey. Your journey is to shine your light and be a wonderful, powerful human being, and stand in your energy and your magnetism. And, we have to learn not to dull our shine for other people. But you may have had experiences in relationships in the past, or friendships, who tried to keep you to stay in your lane, or, didn't support your goals and dreams. And I feel now you're looking at where you drain your energy, where you put energy where you feel it's not respected. And I feel you're really shaking up your life right now, doing a bit of decluttering, just to make sure that you are connected to the right people and the right situations that make you feel empowered, rather than try to knock you down in some way. Now, we do have the Empress energy. So this is about building confidence, and, it's in the past position. So it can indicate that you've been neglecting your own needs, but now you've promised yourself that this is a new sort of phase of life where you are nourishing yourself. You're a really healthy version of yourself. If you've been a little bit unwell recently, you may be healing and getting back to best, and getting back to that version of yourself that you're comfortable with. But I really am getting this energy of you manifesting for your highest good, and having a lot of potential to meet somebody new, no matter how old you are, because the Empress energy can be an energy of maturity, of, being an old soul, someone who knows what they want. And if you're connecting to people who are, number one, not old souls, or connecting to people who are very indecisive, or, very sort of like wishy-washy energy, I feel, that's not going to fly with you. So I feel now you have built healthier boundaries to know what you want, and certainly know what you don't want. But at the same time, you are acutely aware of when someone is presenting something in a relationship that you think, actually, that's not in alignment with my goals, my dreams, my wishes. And I feel like you want to settle down. So I feel like you have the emotional maturity, and you deserve someone who offers you that level of emotional maturity as well, okay? Don't get me wrong, this person who's coming in is very fun to be with, okay? And I feel there's a lot of exciting energy where both of you just know that you're meant to be together, and the Wheel of Fortune is actually bringing you together. So I feel divine fate. This is an energy to sort of recognize there's a lot of numerical synchronicity happening for you. So notice double numbers like 1414, 0909, things like that. But also I feel names, places, and they're actually showing me an image of a lava lamp right now. So this could be a sign or a symbol that you'll see. I mean, I haven't seen too many of those around. They used to be like, in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, but I'm not sure if lava lamps are like an in thing right now, but you may see one, and it's an indication that you're about to meet somebody, because the lava lamp, the color that I'm seeing is a very intense red, and it just feels organic. It just feels like this wonderful kind of sensual energy. And I feel when you meet this person, that's how it's going to feel, it just feels right. It's almost like everything slows down when you're with this person, whilst everything else is just racing around you both. And it's like you're in your own bubble, you're in your own world when you meet this person. But the Wheel of Fortune there, it means out of the blue. Suddenly, things just work out perfectly. And I feel, taking a risk on this love, because a love is never guaranteed, of course. Being that intimate, vulnerable self with another person can feel exposing. But I feel you're going to be so with the right person. You're being matched with this person, and it is a match, a meeting of minds, a meeting of hearts. But also, I feel it's a divine union where both of you just know you've come home to each other, okay? That you've been waiting for this person forever. Now, of course, we've got the Emperor there. So as you can see, a divine match with the presiding Wheel of Fortune over both of you. So this is your divine counterpart coming on in, but also this energy represents you taking action. It represents you having a lot of responsibilities. I mean, this is the near future energy. So this means you are going to meet someone that you're going to be talking to at least in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. So I feel there is a lot of communication between you and this person. And I feel out of the blue, you'll meet this person. And this person, they know what they want. I feel like they are strong enough to walk by your side. And this person, they're planning for the future. Okay, so they've been looking for somebody like you their whole life. That's the energy that I'm being given here. And I feel you feel safe with this person. There's a stability instantly with this person. Like, this person doesn't play games. You are very comfortable in this person's energy. And again, it doesn't matter the age. If you're vibing at a frequency of wanting love, which I feel like you are, I feel, it's going to happen for you there as well. Now, what is your advice to yourself in this moment? We got the Justice card. Now, the Justice card in this position indicates cause and effect. There are moments where humans in general, not just you, my beautiful Capricorn, just feel like they want to enjoy their single life. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to connect to another person. So they go out there, have a lot of fun, and focus on responsibilities and tasks and all of the things that life requires us to do. But at the same time, if you're looking for love, there needs to be some level of balance in your life to create space for love. I get this energy here of also suddenly wanting to go out there and find love, and then looking and finding actually there's no one you're interested in, and then feeling a little bit disappointed and sort of like withdrawing from that energy. So some of you may have been fluctuating in what it is you want at what time in your life, but now I feel there's a divine contract coming in. I do feel you want marriage, because the Justice card is all about, settling down with a person and, creating that marital contract between you and another. But also, this is a card of integrity, okay? You're someone who's super honest, you have a beautiful, pure heart, and you deserve someone who comes to you in that energy as well. And I feel there's this energy of you finding a solution to, meeting someone who has a lot of integrity there. But also I feel with the Justice card, you're very busy. Okay. This can be a card of like, administrative tasks, responsibilities, paperwork, all of the stuff that's required to keep your life running smoothly. So it can indicate that right now you need to create some sort of balance, or you need to create some sort of space for love to come on in. There needs to be some adjustments made there as well. But I do feel this person who's coming in, they are true blue and they're honest. Now, the external circumstances, the Seven of Pentacles. This is an interesting card for this position because it indicates the universe is trying to nudge you to open up to a new strategy, to do something different. You're currently at a crossroads, okay? And if you always do what you always did, you're always going to get the same result. And if you're not happy with the result that you're getting right now, it's time for bold new moves, coming out of a comfort zone. Easier said than done, of course, because this is an energy of, doing something that perhaps goes against the grain. If you're shy, for example, it could indicate, it's really hard to get out there. But ultimately, because we're going from a 7 of Pentacles to an 8 of Pentacles, it basically says do something for you that makes you happy. Follow your passions. And it's actually going to be a byproduct of you doing something for you. Whether it's you want to take that trip that you've been putting off for a long time, whether it's like a road trip, or whether it's like a vacation, or whether it's, you going on a spiritual journey or a spiritual retreat, or even it could be, following your passions like a new hobby, or doing something more in the community. I feel you're taking a different approach. Also, some of you, you may have felt that love has not been what you imagined it to be in certain circumstances, and you're wondering, is it worth the effort? Especially when you've got a lot on your plate right now and you don't want to waste your time. Well, I feel the universe is trying to nudge you out of that comfort zone to recognize it will be worth your time, okay? Now, also, the 7 of Pentacles here is a card of trying to save something. Okay, so I just want to pull a card. We've got the star energy there, and the 8 of Wands, and we've got the hearts in the resistance position. Some of you beautiful Capricorns out there, not all, okay, I totally accept that it won't be all, but some of you may have separated from somebody and you're wondering, is it ever savable? Is it something that you can heal with this person? Can you and this person be reunited? Okay, so I feel, number one, there has to be an honest, open conversation where both parties take accountability for actions. Okay, because it always takes two to tango. Some person may be a little bit more needed to take responsibility or accountability than the other. It may not be completely equal in that respect, but it does have to happen there. So let me just pull a card for those of you who want to save something with somebody. Okay, whoever this person is, I do feel like if you've separated from someone, I feel like they cause a lot of drama in your life. I feel, they are obsessed with you. There's a lot of temptation to connect to this person. But the 5 of Swords, it's like this person tries to win at all costs, okay? There's a level of ego with this person where, it's like they never admit that they're wrong, or they find it hard to, not hurt. They self-sabotage, okay? That's what I'm mainly getting from this energy. So this person, not all of them, because I'm getting this energy of like 20% of this coming out. So some may have addictions, for example, substance abuse, or there could also be this level of passion and intensity between you and this person, but they're not emotionally available to open up to that level of love that you require. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. It just means that they tend to self-sabotage. So there's something that's left unhealed within themselves at this time, and you can't heal that part of them. They need to do that, okay? That's a very hard thing to accept sometimes when we really want to help another person, but they actually have to help themselves as well in order to, get clear of whatever it is that is keeping them stuck at this time. So I just want to pull a card here. I mean, the Magician card and the Death card. I mean, I got to be honest with you, looking at this, I feel this person is in a cycle of repeat. If they keep coming in, promising the world and delivering nothing, I feel it's important to recognize that, it's going to take a long time for this person to step up, and you're a sort of sign that kind of looks forward only. It's very rare that you'll look backwards at something or want to reconnect to something from the past. So I feel like you're trying to get closure on this situation, but it has been very, very difficult. I feel like you're actually manifesting a new beginning in this situation. So can it be healed? Well, of course. You've got the star energy, you've got the 6 of Wands there, but I feel to some degree you don't feel truly seen by this person or understood by this person, and they cause you a lot of tension. I feel, there is an opportunity for both of you to live and let live, but I feel there has to be honest, open discourse. Ultimately, the energy that I'm tapping into right now, it feels very much like you're moving on, because I feel it just seems to go round and round in circles, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there with respect, and I'm sending you so much love and hugs out there. I know what it feels like to have to give yourself closure on a situation, especially when the feelings are so raw, but it just feels like you're grounded in a situation and it's not going anywhere. And and it is truly painful indeed. So I'm sending you so much love. The fact that the Page of Pentacles is next in the chart, it indicates for all you beautiful Capricorns that there is new love coming in. Pages tend to bring new energy, someone who may be a little bit younger than you, okay? But I feel in terms of emotional maturity, they are on the same page. We do have that Page of Cups. It's in the hopes and fears position. So this is an indication that you're hoping for love to just show up, that it matches your wish, you know, that your love wishes become a reality, and they will. I do feel there's a romantic back and forth with communication there. But also I feel this person is telling the truth of how they feel and how they want to explore this relationship further. Now, the fear in this position, it can be that, you know, for some of you, it could be that you've had a difficult breakup and you're hoping that you don't connect to somebody who repeats a cycle. And I feel like also, you know, if some of you want to heal something from someone in the past, I feel this person, they have a level of codependence. It's almost like, it seems like you make a lot of the effort in this. So I feel some of you are a little bit worried about either attracting a new person who is very similar, or attracting this person that you're trying to heal things with, and it goes in the same way. I have to say, it looks like you're going to repeat a cycle with a person that you already know that you're separated from. This is a prime time where exes do try to reach out as well, especially because of the certain planetary alignments this month. So you may hear from your person in and around Valentine's Day. However, I feel this person is not emotionally available to move things forward. But I feel deep down, intuitively, you kind of know that. And with the Justice card, that's a really harsh reality. I feel like you're being super honest with yourself. Page of Cups, you know, you are attracting love at this time. Now, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to pull a card on it because the 8, of course, is the number of the self. Ultimately, you're doing you. You're putting your own needs first. Love is arriving for you, but I feel 6 weeks, 8 weeks this reading is for. I feel like your status will still be single. However, I feel like you will have connected to somebody where you can see a future with that person. Also, I feel some of you are doing some very intense repair work, and you will feel ready when the moment is right to connect to another. So if you feel that it's not right now, you know, I feel it's not going to be not never. I feel like you're going to connect to someone in the future, but I feel like you're taking it at your own pace. Ultimately, I feel that a lot of you are in a bit of a cycle of repeat, a repetitive sort of cycle. You have commitments to responsibilities, and I feel like you are trying to get out of a comfort zone in some way. But the Eight of Pentacles tells me something about applying for either a course of study or, you know, developing or honing a craft that you already have. So it could be that you're trying to find new ways of applying something that you already know or something that you already learnt. Okay, so let me just pull a quick card on that for you. Because ultimately, I see you meeting someone new with that Emperor energy. 4 of Pentacles, a secure relationship. But also remember, 4 of Pentacles always comes with a cautionary tale to not let life pass you by, to find that level of balance, to open yourself up to fun. We've got the 9 of Wands there, and we've got the Lovers. So it's really indicating there's a high level commitment coming in there. But I feel with the 9 of Wands, it's like there may be a bit of caution because it's a little bit hard to get off the ground. But ultimately, this new person is going to be your soulmate. Okay, so again, all the cards, all the energy point to you being in a high level commitment. And the 9 of Wands is an energy of, even though you've been hurt in the past, you know, and those are very important experiences. They taught you lessons, they shaped who you are, and they may influence you in how you operate in love going forward. But I feel this is a very important time for you to get closure on the past, to help you to move forward and recognize that past situations, whilst they did happen and they, you know, hurt you or healed you or helped you in a certain way, they are now an illusion. They're in the past. They no longer exist. And you're cutting yourself free from that. Every time we, you know, remember and have a memory of the past, it is to dip in to sort of reinforce a lesson or to get closure on a situation in order to make progress. And that experience will no longer hinder your path to your future happiness. And I definitely see that there is a high level commitment coming in for you. I mean, all of the cards point to it. And this is going to be your soulmate, okay? So I feel like you will settle down with this person. the Four of Pentacles can also indicate, you know, a level of holding on to certain responsibilities and it being a little bit difficult, but ultimately you will, you know, meet this person and it is love. Okay. So I'm just going to go and get some final cards before we close your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Yeah, so we got communication. Okay, so that's all about the letter energy that we've got coming in there. So romantic communication between you and a person. And I feel this relationship will flourish. Whoa, okay. And we have effort. So I feel, you know, you and this person, you will make that effort. It is love. It will grow into something that is long-term. You will plant roots with this person. That is what I just heard. Okay. So a very exciting time ahead. A lot of positive energy. I mean, this deck, you could have got any card in there like rejection. Okay, there are some negative cards in there, but I want you to be aware of me shuffling the cards and them popping out. They are meant to be for you. Okay. There is a message there for you. Oh, wow. I mean, look at that. We've got the heart. Okay, and the heart has some barbed wire around it. Also, it's got a flame there. So I feel like your passion for life and love is being reignited, but the barbed wire indicates some of you have been hurt in the past. So there is a protective measure there. But I do feel that, you know, this person you're about to meet, they are actually very protective as well of their relationship. I feel they're a very honest, faithful person, and you just feel secure in the relationship with them. Now, also, we've got the broomstick. So this can indicate that you're getting your house in order, that you are clearing space for someone new, and it's almost like out with the old, in with the new there. We've also got the bee. Okay, so this indicates a level of busyness, that you're going to be back and forth doing a lot of multitasking, but I feel there will be sweet reward for the effort that you and this person make in this relationship. We also have the spider. Now, spiders are actually good luck. You know, spiders are the architect of the dreams. So I feel that's who you are. You know, whenever you think of like a dream catcher, it's in the shape of a spider's web. So I feel like you're about to attract a love wish, and spiders are always representative of fate and good luck there. We also have the musical notes, so raising your vibration. I mean, also, because of that medieval banquet type thing, there could be some sort of, because I'm hearing, and it's so random, I'm hearing like a recorder. You know, when you were a child, perhaps not everybody learnt the recorder, but, you know, some of us did, and I was really bad at it. But anyway, I think I play like one tune and that was it. But it could be some place where there is like really like cute folk music or recorder. You know, there's something connected to like a medieval banquet. So again, please take it as it resonates. It may not resonate with everyone. It could literally be a conversation with this new person that they went to a medieval banquet. Now we also have the death symbol. Now this can indicate toxic situations that perhaps have been relevant in your life to this point. And with the apple there, it can indicate that some of you may be tempted to return to a toxic situation because there's either some sort of trauma bond there, or it just feels like if there's nobody attracting your interest at this time, it can be tempting to reach out to somebody else. Now, I don't feel like you're going to reach out to somebody else. I feel there's a potential for someone who is toxic in your life to reach out to you. Could be an ex. I feel it may be tempting. You know, we've all been there where we just thought, you know what, maybe they've changed, or maybe something is different. So there is a potential there for a temptation. But ultimately, I feel, you know, with the apple, I feel like you're choosing healthy over toxic. I feel like you're putting your own needs first because you've been through a deep period of personal development. And this is a new healthy relationship that is coming in. I mean, also the apple could represent that they are connected to New York, or a place that has like an affiliation with apples or something like that. So please take these signs and symbols as relevant. They may not be relevant right now, but keep them with you and suddenly everything starts to slot into place. These are signposts to let you know who is the one. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Capricorn. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn, and love and light.